สวัสดีครับ I'm Chris เกียรติศักดิ์
And I am ลูกปัดรสลิน
Yes, and welcome back to the Design Asian. And at the first part, of course, we start with Asian Upstate. We took a flight to Austria first to see the design facade, and then another ticket to Germany for the water jet pack.
Yes, indeed. And on Design Idea, we'll take you over to see the latest summer collection at Chic Republic.
Let's get back to Asian Update. Let's start with the Asian update. We have lots of interesting stories from all around the world, such as this first one. We start from Austria, and then
we take you right next door to Germany for new innovations and creations.
Yes, let's start with the dynamic facade from Austria.
All right.
So this product is from Kiefer Technic's showrooms. It shows the folding elements made of perforated aluminum, electricity driven. Okay.
Wow.
So this one is got the prize from the Austrian Architecture Award in 2008.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this new office building of the Austrian metal company, Kiefer Technic, designed by the grass-based practice Ernest Gilbert partner, is characterized by a dynamic facade system of electrically driven folding elements made of perforated aluminum. This facade changes continuously each day, each hour, showing a new face, but can also be adapted individually to changing conditions and needs. Okay?
Wow.
In earlier time, facades were characterized by window arrangements and axes.
Yes.
They often feature surface relief with architectural elements from the relevant period of style. The structure of the facade also determines the ground plan. The greater the number of window axes in a room, the more important the function of the user. Here is what the architect explained. In earlier time, facades were characterized by window arrangement and axes. They often feature surface relief with architectural elements from the relevant period of style. The structure of facade also determines the ground plan. The greater of the number of window axes in a room, the more important the function of the user. Not long ago, office building had a clear structure, and the number of axes was predetermined. For example, how many for a director or high-ranking consular,
Right.
and how many for a mere civil servant.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
With the introduction of window strips, these hierarchies were abandoned. Today, it is possible that the complete exterior facade is transparent, and this very transparency indicates a modern character. At the same time, individual requirements escalate the need to be reconciled with the design for comfort. For this reason, we have been working for some time with dynamic facade that can be adapted individually to changing conditions and needs. Of course, they can also be controlled by optimizing programs if users are not present in the room behind. Thus, it is possible to realize this new transparent facade and yet still maintain a cozy atmosphere in the room. Okay,
Wow.
this facade change continuously. Each day, each hour, show us a new face. The facade is turning into a dynamic sculpture. So it is an
Wow.
innovative, intelligent, and also artistic architectural elements from Austria.
That's
Okay.
amazing. It just
Yes.
redefines the whole definition of windows.
Yeah, so no need for the static facade. We can change every time, every hour.
Wow.
Depends on sunlight and function inside.
That's amazing. Who needs blinds anymore when you have that?
No.
Amazing.
Okay, so from Austria, and now we take a flight to Germany.
Yes, in Germany, instead of windows now, we're going to show you a new window to flying. Apparently, these days, another alternative to parasailing. Have you ever gone parasailing?
Yes.
Indeed.
It's just like,
Very
something that
outdoorsy.
you can fly over the sea and
Yes.
oceans. But this one,
It's different because when you're parasailing, you can't exactly control your speed. So you just kind of float along with the wind
Wow.
as well as the boat.
Wow.
But this company in
Is this in Germany?
yes indeed,
Wow.
this German company called Jetlev has created this new innovation,
Wow.
a new alternative to parasailing. You can actually control your speed.
Yeah, I would love to have one.
Yeah, your height. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
Amazing.
It's just like Star Wars.
Wow, indeed it is. Kids can do it. It's completely
Yes,
safe.
and very, practical and trendy during the flood time during this year.
Oh, that's true. Definitely Southeast Asia could do with something like that. We can actually commute well if we go by river or by water, but here it's a little bit different in a sense because you still need to be attached to a boat, you could say.
Wow.
Somewhat. But if you don't, you might
see.
go under a little bit.
You can jump up and down from the, water surfaces.
Yes, you can. The
And I
thing
think
is,
it's quite safe because you just drop.
very much so.
In
What it
water.
does is it pulls the water, you could say it draws in the water from the lake or the
Yes.
water surface, and it actually draws in the water and uses the water to propel the paraglider, or you could say in this sense,
Yes, and
the
also
Jetlev glider.
you add more oxygen to the water as well, right?
Right, indeed. So oxygen and water and air pumps actually fuel the whole, you could say, jetpacker here. And what happens is the boat is tethered to the jetpacker here from somewhere. It's attached somewhere, and from that surface, you could say, there's a huge link. It controls the direction of where you're going. But here, some more details. You can go up to 22 miles per hour now. That's
Wow.
35 kilometers an hour. The whole Jetlev itself can carry up to 150 kilograms in weight.
Wow.
So that's the highest it
A
can
big
go.
man.
Big man can even ride that. And heights of as far as 28 feet in the air.
Yes.
That's amazing. And it can last for about 2 hours.
Wow.
At cruising speed, you could say 2 to 3 hours. Cruising speed, a comfortable
Maybe
speed.
we can take a jet pack from Bangkok to Ayutthaya by river.
Right, if
In
that
2
takes an
hours,
hour.
we could take only 1.5 hours.
Exactly.
Back and forth. Oh,
Very amazing indeed.
I hope we can see this kind of business in Bangkok or all around Bangkok.
Absolutely.
Soon.
As soon as
It would be
possible.
a very good, opportunities for our business.
Most definitely. So far, the latest report has come out. This model is called the Jetlev R200. It's being sold and it's ready for delivery to North and South America so far, along with the Caribbean, of course, the Asia Pacific, good news for us, and South Africa. So starting in May and July, very soon, if not already. And the company soon will deliver them to Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Brazil, Argentina, many other places all around the world.
Yes, and call in 10 minutes, you get a special discount.
Indeed, and you'll need it because it's quite expensive.
Wow.
US dollars, it's $99,500.
Oh, but it's worth.
It is. Oh, wow.
Okay, this is Asian Upstates. Let's get back and let's see what's gonna be next.